right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Go down to the crime scene. So, welcome back, guys.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick.
Back,
You'll get
guys. Onto the second normal non-DLC cases. Traffic case. There's only 3 traffic cases. Well, non-DLC anyway. So this isn't a very long traffic desk even, I should say.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Superpowers. Damn, this place is so quiet.
Detectives, over here.
No surprise.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over
Idiot.
there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Typical. There's always one person. Right. Let's...
Phelps?
Hello, coroner.
You should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Looks like it. Anyway, let's examine the body.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
So we're gonna look in his left pocket, but our right.
Patterson has life insurance.
California Fire Life Insurance. 16 big ones. Damn. Wouldn't mind having 16 grand. Alright, we can check the other pocket.
We can notify next of kin.
Year issued 1927. Okay, cool. Alright. That's all for the body.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Is that supposed to be a pun? Right, let's look at this massive blood spatter.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Damn. Let's look at the little one as well.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Yep. And the skid marks. Car version.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Good job, Cole. Alright, so lastly we got...
It's all yours, detective.
Not yet. We're gonna check this trash can. Who knows what could be in here? Ah, a bloody knife. Why do you have to manipulate it?
A knife covered
You
in
can see
blood.
the blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
Yep.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Alright, so before we interview her, we're gonna go in here because there is the newspaper.
I'll take the
have a look.
bartender. You work the rest of the room.
So yeah, you can watch it. I will not be watching. Alright, so now we are gonna interview Miss Shannon Perry.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Okay, what I said in the last DLC case, when it goes back to Cole, it's always either doubt or lie. That was a lie because it just happened. Then this one is actually truth. So yeah, my bad.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Suspect vehicle description.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Truth.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Appreciate. Whatever. Argument overheard.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
She's looking around. Doubt.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
There's always that one person that likes to keep the story and sell it to a newspaper. Whatever, let's speak to this bartender, who looks to be on the rather tubby side. But he has a cool moustache, so it's all good.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson home.
Hit and run incident.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
He looks shifty. Doubt.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Association with the victim.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
He was. This one is truth.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Huh. I'm watching you. Argument overheard in bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Doubt.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
There's always another person involved. Joint business venture.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Look at your face. Doubt.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Alright, we're gonna use the phone back here before we head on out.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
How convenient. There's only one. Wait, I think if you run through the blood.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Oh, God, I love the corridor. Alright, let's go to this William Shelton house.
You can drive.
Shelton. Set as destination. I never drive in this thing. There's just no point. Might as well just get you driving to it. If he's there, use him. What the fuck is he doing? Hurry up. Is he having a smoke? Hello? What are you doing, you freaking retard? Oh, I'll just drive off without you then. Yeah, now he comes. Sorry mate, too late, bye. Maybe I can hit and run him. Right, you can...
Do your job. I'll do mine.
What? Is he not coming? Now he's coming. Do I have to drive? Oh, that's some bullshit.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
We got some free clothes. And I may have killed a few people on my way to his house. Shut up, lights. You don't need lights. So, one of the quickest ways to miss out a 5-star rating is by racking up a ton of damage on your car. So, try not to hit anything apart from Sheldon. No, William. I keep thinking of Sheldon Cooper. Because it doesn't count on this car.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
So just smash and dash. Bam!
Don't let that asshole get away.
I'm not letting him get away. Jesus. Okay, I'll put the lights back on. Is that him? Gone? Yes, it is.
All right, I give up.
Oh, now you give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Hands behind your head! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Sheldon?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Sheldon, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife. Let her know what's happening.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Do you believe him? I believe he didn't mow down the victim on purpose. The rest of it stinks. His boo-hoo story about being a surveyor and not wanting to lose his license.
Well, we'll see how he enjoys surveying the same tiny room for the next 10 years of his life. You make a mistake, you face the consequences. You don't run off and hide like some little girl hoping it'll all go away.
People make bad decisions in the heat of the moment.
Well, I'd like to see him try that one on the judge. If he had time to clock who was at the scene, he had time to make a choice.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Something's definitely going on here. Hit and run incident.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
She's too smug. Doubt.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Nature of argument.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Doubt again.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Partnership with Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
I beg to differ. Aye.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Insurance though.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Huh. Alright, so before we leave, we're just gonna quickly use the phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Right then. Let's go to Central Morgue. Bye guys. Have a fun night.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
What?
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Who are you talking to?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
You're crazy, fucking hell.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Sabo might have been the one that stabbed him.
I'm gonna suck the hell out of you.
What the fuck? Shut up, crazy old man. Alright, let's go back to
You drive.
Patterson
go over the
residence.
case notes.
Yeah, I can't even bloody speak.
All right.
Patterson
Where to?
residence. That's where to. Knock knock.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Oh snap.
It's too late, Sabo.
Jeez. By the way, it doesn't matter if you kill him or not. It's still 5-star. Just what the hell? You weren't even moving. That's a bull. That is a utter bull. He just saw me coming, just decides to freaking floor it.
Hurry! You can still catch him!
Fuck.
This is terrible!
Yes, this is very terrible. Now shut up. Yeah, sure thing. Oh, for God's sake.
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Oh crap.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Oh, fuck, I was, it's a...
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.